Here's what happened yesterday.
The Democrat Party's main constituency are made up of Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
So I understand the strategic purpose of this is to create a pretext for sending the government, be it the DOJ or the IRS, whatever, after Democrats, after Democrat donors, Democrat organizers, Democrat politicians, Democrat protesters, Democrat Americans, which is bad. As bad and fucking fascist as it gets. I understand that's what this is and how dark the implications of that are and how incredibly naive Republicans are to allow that to happen, because what they're not getting is when America's place in the world as the shining beacon of democracy, of free and fair capital markets, whatever, all of it goes down, they go down with it. The farther this country sinks into chaos and division, they won't be spared. Y'all have to live and deal with it just like the rest of us. Trying to frame the entirety of your only opposing political party as terrorists to use as pretext to send the government after them is the literal exact opposite of conservatism. Republicans are very naive for allowing it to happen on their watch because it can so easily be turned right back on them in due time. And it's all just so extremely dark and bad for America's standing in the world that we, the next generations, will have to navigate through with whatever is left of our reputation. All that said, my main takeaway from the way Karoline Leavitt is talking in that video is this lady is a psychopath.
The Democrat Party's main constituency are made up of Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
I don't think they realize how absolutely insane and completely unbelievable this makes them look. Literally unable to be believed. Why would I trust someone talking like that? Saying such insane things with like a glint in her eye. Why is she smiling? I feel like even the drunkest Kool-Aid drinkers, Fox News watchers see that and are like, wait, what? ProPublica found that at least already 170 U.S. citizens have been detained by immigration agents in Trump's second term. Almost 200 U.S. citizens. I was assured by everyone from Supreme Court justices to influencers on Fox News that this wouldn't happen. Most people missed it. Most people don't even know still, but we have screamed past the beginning of the show me your papers portion of this play we're living through. Kicked, dragged, detained for days. U.S. citizens. Hello? Is anyone fucking listening? Now, ProPublica notes immigration agents do have the authority to detain people when they reasonably suspect they're in the country illegally. Does anyone want to guess how the big brains at ICE are determining who might be illegal? They were almost all Latino. This is all brought to you by Donald Trump. Okay, his Supreme Court picks are the ones who looked at this specifically and said, ICE, you may profile someone based on their race. You may. And their socioeconomic status. You may profile people to determine if they might be reasonably suspect. Justice Kavanaugh said that in his opinion. Donald Trump's minions, Kristi Noem, Stephen Miller, Tom Homan, are sending ICE after brown people, violent or not, criminal or not, citizen or not. This is all brought to you by Donald Trump. Maybe you like it, okay? But just so we're fucking clear. And if you don't, maybe we're more clear-eyed next time we go to the voting booth, okay? Lastly, what is going on in Venezuela? I don't know. I don't know if Pete Hegseth knows. I know what Trump says as we continue to drone boats out of the sky. Trump claims with 100% certainty that every individual on these boats, now at least 27 dead, are narco-terrorists, a fun word they've drawn up to help justify these extrajudicial killings. Trump says striking each boat saves 25,000 American lives that would be lost to fentanyl otherwise from that one boatload. 48,000 people died from fentanyl last year. So I would assume by Trump math, there to be 0 fentanyl deaths next year because we've already hit 5 boats. Trump says it's to save lives from fentanyl. Fentanyl comes primarily into this country from Mexico, not the Caribbean nations. So, as is typical, it appears what is going on is not what Trump says. We're not striking boats out of the Caribbean Sea to stop fentanyl. So, what is it? Well, as of Thursday, the head of the U.S. military's Southern Command has stepped down. Trump has greenlit covert CIA operations on the ground in Venezuela. He's amassed tens of thousands of U.S. troops in and around the Caribbean, along with heavy air and sea support. And he's floated out loud, out of his mouth, the idea of striking Venezuelan soil. That sounds more like regime change to me. It could easily be a third or a fourth option. I don't know. Whatever it is, we're spending an increasing amount of money and time and energy on it. And I'm eager to know how much all of this, whatever the hell it is going to help Americans. Because if you just open any history book and pick a page at random, there's a good chance it has a story on it about a US administration lying about why it's pushing military action in a region, lying in order to obscure their actual goals. And if you pick another page at random, a decent chance it has a story about a failed attempt at US regime change in a region. So here we are, America.